It's your boy G Cornerman Boxing. I have the pleasure today, Richard Torrez Jr.
What's up?
Olympic silver medalist. Now making your debut here in Madison Square Garden.
Man, it's crazy, isn't it?
How does it feel, champ?
Man, it feels awesome. You know, I came here and I watched Shushu and Xander one of these times, and the atmosphere was incredible. So to actually be here and just be able to say I'm fighting at MSG is insane.
Right, so how's your career been like transitioning from the amateurs to the pros? You know, being that you've barely gotten any rounds and you're getting them out of there first round, champ.
I mean, I've liked the transition. You know, I like being able to say I'm a professional now. I like the fact that I don't fight in a different country every other week. You know, I'm in the United States and I'm able to have people actually travel and see me. So that's really cool. But you know, at the end of the day, it's the same thing. You know, the same light, it's just different lights, but same corner and same fight.
Right, and as we see, you have a great team working with your father, Coach Superman. You have a great cut man, everybody around you. How do you feel? How important is that to have that kind of support in your corner?
I think having a foundation is incredible because I mean that's what you have to stand on, you know. And so having my dad and guys like that in my corner is just like a cheat code. You know, I'm a firm believer that you need an omniscient, so someone that knows everything. And if my dad told me to drop my hands and quack like a duck, I'd do that. You know, so I'm really glad he's in my corner.
Right, now boxing's run in your bloodline for a while. I believe your grandfather was a fighter as well.
Yep. So I'm a third generation boxer. My grandpa started the club back in the day in the early '90s, and then my dad took it over in the early 2000s. And I'm standing on the shoulder of two great boxers, and it's a pretty good view from here.
That's amazing. Now, champ, interestingly enough, I saw that you as well practice ballet, tap dancing. You know, how do you incorporate that into your schedule with the training for boxing?
Yeah, so I'm taking 3 college classes actually right now. I'm taking a ballet class, a swimming class, and an argumentation debate class.
Wow.
So I go in the mornings on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and for about from like 7 to 12, I'm doing school stuff. But after that, it's straight to training. You know, I go and I do my conditioning afterwards, and I have a strength and conditioning session, and then I finish off with a boxing session.
Right.
And it helps out a lot, honestly.
Right, it helps out, I believe, with the footwork and things like that.
Yeah, footwork, but balance as well. You know, like being able to jump and land on one foot, or trying to like échapper or plier and stuff like that. Like some French words I didn't know before, but it helps out a lot.
Right. Now, I also believe you have teachers in your family, your mother as well.
Yeah.
How important is it to, for a fighter to have that education? Because we know boxing is not forever, sometimes.
One of my favorite quotes is, "Live as if you were to die today, learn as if you were to live forever." So, and that's by Gandhi, and I'm a firm believer in that. You know, with both my parents being educators, even my sister's a teacher, they've really they've really driven home education for me, and so I'm taking a bunch of classes, and I do want to pursue a degree, maybe a philosophy degree, honestly. I've taken a couple classes at my local community college, COS, and over there it's really cool to ask those existential questions, you know.
Wow, that's amazing, champ. You got a good head on your shoulders and a lot of good fighting skills.
Thank you.
Right, so what do you know about your opponent? I believe he's Egyptian. He's out of New York. You're fighting a hometown guy. You know.
I know that he was 13-2 as a professional, and I think he did a couple things at in the continental level in the amateurs too, and so it's gonna be a good fight, you know. But as much as we prepare for them, we prepare for ourselves even more. We're just gonna make sure that we perform, and that's what we're gonna do.
Right. Do you think you'll be able to get some rounds in, or it won't go long this fight?
You know, hopefully I can get some rounds in, but I'm not gonna try to get rounds in. You know, if I see the opportunity, I'm gonna take it, and I'm just gonna go out there and do what I do.
Right. Now, we seen your last performance. How scary was that to see a guy laid out like that with the power, devastating power from yourself?
You know, I always thought I was gonna be the guy that if I hit someone, I was gonna catch them when they're falling. I'm gonna say, "Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, let me out." I found out recently that no, I'm the guy that will keep punching, and it took me a little while to be okay with that. But once I came to the conclusion, I'm okay with being that guy. I'm okay with being that guy that gets in the ring and saying, you better hope the ref's on his game, because if not, I'm not gonna stop punching. Right. You know, my dad likes to use the analogy that I'm his Pitbull, and until he pulls back the chains, then I'm free to do whatever I'm doing, and he hasn't pulled back the chains yet, so we're
That's
going.
Amazing, the Pitbull and the Beast, because you got that performance coming on. Absolutely. All right, Chan, any final message you got for kids, who may be looking up to you all around the world, back home?
I just want to say, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start in order to be great. The biggest thing is consistency and discipline. Everyone talks about the grind and motivation. Motivation only lasts so long. You have to be disciplined and continue to work on your craft. So find something you like to do And if you like it, keep doing it.
Absolutely, and as well for all your supporters, everybody that supported you throughout your career.
Yeah, and for everyone else, I mean, thank you guys so much for your support. You know, we're at Madison Square Garden now, and this is a small step in our journey. For those of you who have been at the journey from the start, you can celebrate with me to be here. And for those of you that are just starting this journey, let's see where it goes.
Right, where can we follow you, champ? For those that don't know.
And you can follow me on Instagram at @TheRichardTorrez, and that's my biggest platform actually.
Thank you for your time. God bless you and wish you the best in your career.
Likewise, thank you so much.